Hey, what's up, everybody? It's February the 2nd, Super Bowl Sunday 2020, and this is a weekly update video. Thanks for watching. Before we get started, please like, subscribe, and comment below, and we're running a contest, too, with some cool winners and cool stuff going to give away for this month. So that being said, thanks for watching. Let's just get right into it. It's all about the coronavirus this week. Oh, yeah, and if you're looking to join an amazing trading community, click links below to get started. We have an amazing program. I teach people my strategies and methods of trading that have been pretty effective for me and hundreds and hundreds of other people. So that being said, let's get started, and I'll just go ahead and share my screen with y'all. You know, it's all about, like I started off, the coronavirus. The thing's pretty scary. So let's just see if it's going to pick up steam or what's going to happen with it. Like, let me get my screen mirrored here. All right, here we go. I finally got my charts pulled up. So, yeah, we're looking at SP 500 here. This was a big turnaround that happened over the past week. So we're starting to see some downside, and so the question is now, is it going to continue, or is the market going to start to brush everything off? And you know, I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of bounce here. Let's see, how did I have this earlier? Okay, yeah, so we're coming up to the 61.8. We got a bounce down, but the thing is we've broken multiple trend lines. So maybe some sort of rally back higher is possible, but more than likely would find sellers from there. And, you know, I would be looking to sell that as well. I think it's super important, though, to really that we talk about this throw over that we're coming up to. Let me move this Fibonacci here. This is a classic throw over line. I was talking about it in December. I still think it's a big deal. And it's a big deal because if we get back inside this, that's going to really cap off this whole, you know, that would kind of make it a big false breakout. You know, if we went to a monthly chart, you know, so maybe this is the start of some serious turnaround. And, you know, as far as this virus goes, it doesn't look like it's getting any better. So taking a look at dollar yen, we're at 108.30, 108.30. And so my charts got erased. So I'm going to just redo these right here. But you can see we had, well, this was actually a false breakout as well. I remember this pretty clearly. And, you know, a false breakout typically leads to a breakdown. People are probably sick of hearing me saying that, but if you take that to heart, it's true. So now, depending on if we gap lower when everything starts, like below this trend line here, this is going to be important for sure. I'm going to snap a little quick photo of this to send to my group. But this is one of the advantages of being in a VIP group. You know, I send out all my charts and share what it is that I'm doing. So now taking a look at, you know, all these yen pairs across the board, it's going to be pretty important where exactly we open up. But, you know, EURJPY was holding up pretty well, but it looks like we're carving out a bearish flag pattern, right? So you see here's the flagpole. Here's the flag kind of drooping its way down here. And if we can gap lower, or say even gap, you know, below this flag, man, that would be huge. So let's see, you know, the open this, you know, here in a couple of hours is going to be super, super important for that reason, is because we could gap below significant areas of support. If you just kind of go through yen pairs across the board, my game plan for the week is going to be looking for rallies on these risk pairs, maybe on a turnaround Tuesday, and then sell those rallies. Now, CAD yen has just been getting just beat down here. It's in complete breakdown mode. So I think any rally in this should definitely look to be sold. And we're coming up to the 61.8 here. We're coming up to 50% retracement. We could find a bounce here, but like I was saying, if we gap, maybe we open lower and we gap below there. And then we'd be targeting the 80.76, which would be the 61.8% retracement. So, but maybe we do get some sort of bounce. Who knows? And which, if that's the case, that's going to provide excellent selling opportunities. And this weakness in CAD, mostly, well, obviously the coronavirus is the yen side of the equation, and then the other side, we're looking at this breakdown in oil. So massively oversold. I'm going to be looking to buy down here somewhere for like some long-term holds, because we're at this big demand zone. And we have kind of what I like to call a double tap in the RSI here, one tap and then two tap, and then we're divergent. And we also have a 3 drive. And this is these are like kind of setups that I teach in my training, but you can see we have 1 push, 2 push, 3 push, and then here we are diverging on the RSI down here. So I think this is going to be a good play, especially when kind of the risk aversion kind of lightens up a little bit. Oil is going to be a good, very profitable setup. So definitely going to be looking to partake in this one myself. If this is the bottom here, maybe we get a move to that 23.6. 54 and higher would be a great rally. So definitely going to be looking to play that to the long side for sure. So there's just a ton of setups right now, and it's all hinging on fundamentals are key. It's going to be a big deal moving forward for sure. So if we take a look at EURUSD, we got a big rally last on Friday. Big move here. Let's see. I had all this mapped out before. It's frustrating when this happens, but it'll just it can help me show you all kind of what I'm looking at here. And this trend line, I've had it for a long time. Let's see. There it is from that fractal. And we've kind of already broken out above here. So what I'm going to be looking at now is we have this other kind of cross. Now, does this keep rallying up, or do we kind of get a rejection here? And if we get a rejection, then I will definitely be looking for some downside. But this is at a big juncture here for sure. And then this is a good example of some fanning trend lines we can make here. So we can get our targets in place. And, whether or not the risk aversion is going to strengthen the dollar, traditionally you would think so. But in this new time of quantitative easing and cutting interest rates and negative interest rates, maybe not so much, the dollar being a big investment currency. So that's definitely, we'll have to just see. This week is going to be a big tell for that, and especially looking at the SP500 We've got gold coming up to this 1600 level. Which I don't want to be a buyer up here at the top, because you can see this is just a classic technical setup that, you know, I love. One push and then another push, but divergent on the RSI here. But the thing is, with everything going on in the news, the virus, all this scary stuff, man, it's, you know, I don't want to get too, who knows, because all the global uncertainty could just keep pushing this thing higher and, you know, just say screw technical analysis. So that's the downside of relying too heavy on technicals. So it's going to be an exciting week, and we have NFP this week. So, dude, it's going to be crazy. So that being said, let's have an amazing trading week, everybody. Thanks for the support, and I'll see you in the VIP chat room. So, all right, everybody. Peace.